Play action. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Russell.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up
5-yard line.
To throw again. Wilson looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, Wilson. On the crossing route, complete. It's Jones. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jackson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
And it's 3rd down.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Shaq Barrett, Shaq Griffin. Everybody else getting boxed, but just him, bro. It's like.
And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
What?
That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yes, on the thing you said man-to-man, idiot. Are you dumb?
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
You talking about Shaq Griffin. Nigga, he's a man-to-man corner, nigga.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Von Miller, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They go play action with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, first down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 45. Jackson from the shotgun. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson slings this deep from McLaurin into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Jackson's pass.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Derrick Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He was taken down.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's caught by Waller out left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Khalil Mack in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
That shit's so fake. That shit is fake.
The 40, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were
This is so fake, bro. You see, bro? Fake. Faker.
Mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown. 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now Wilson.
I can even throw the ball. If I gotta stop this broadcast, I'm gonna stop this joint. I ain't gonna lie. It feel weird, bro.
His second sack of the evening. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Looking deep for Julio. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Shit is fake.
Terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
26-yard line.
Now Jackson going for it all. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. And Jones has it over the middle. A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back.
Can't hold Myles Garrett.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is spectacular one-handed grab there. That's good. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Bro, what? Why is he on him, bro?
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it.
Okay. I bet you ain't get Lamar Jackson no more. I bet you ain't get Lamar Jackson no more.
12-yard touchdown run. But the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Well, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. DeForest Buckner in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, it's Wilson. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Third and long, it's Wilson. They set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one will be down by a member of the kicking team at about the 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Able to haul it in is
Fake ass shit.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line.
Brings up third down and 12.
On third down, Jackson slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. Come on now. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. From the gun, Jackson, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
29. Chargers.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking downfield for Jones. He's got a man complete. A gain of 32 that time.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Going deep for Hopkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. To throw again, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
By praise.
Need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson will throw again. Oh, the ball comes.
But you get bit. I swear to God, I ain't playing this no more. I ain't playing no more. I don't care.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all
Nigga, damn Waller jump.
Really, there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen.
Who is that? Who is that? Buckner. Buckner, if you did it in real life, you'll be the highest paid defensive player in the league.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They go play action now. Wilson. And for the 4th time,
1 yard line. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a penalty. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 33 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson looking deep for Adams. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's Jackson on 3rd down. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're in.
I'm doing this for me and my controller, nobody else.
Before it's all said and done.
1st and 10 at the 20.
1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And Jackson throwing once more. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
I'm done! I'm done!
They stop him down at about the 3-yard line. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Slant to Adams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. That's to McCaffrey, complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
15.
Jackson will throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go play action with Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions. And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket. But just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the
Gilmore, you getting cooked. You getting cooked. You getting cooked.
there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football.
Fake ass
Don't
shit.
move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2. To throw again is Jackson. To the end zone.
Yeah.
It's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going, and it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Charger touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
The Chargers.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah,
efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play. Big-time result.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, fourth quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start to
steal. Okay.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Second and 3.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Packers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third down and 12. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they get it.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Across the 40-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Steps away to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Justin Reed.
That's right, baby. It's all me.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. He's got Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
From the shotgun, Wilson. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The Chargers on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
Isaiah Simmons.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 40.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. And Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes.
Who you on the phone with?
So it's Packer football here.
They drafted what you call it.
They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Okay.
That's out to Chubb. Complete. Picked up by the Chargers. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side.
Calm down. Calm down, bro. Calm down, bro. Calm down, bro.
And now it's second down. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
No way.
He's going to let it go deep
Let's go.
for the end zone.
Bitch ass nigga. Ain't more shit on me. Man up on me, cuz. Just man up, baby. Please,
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful.
But it's bailout, but that's bailout. But I'm supposed to have so many whatchamacallits, cuz.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Why 4 people in my broadcast, Rich?
They go play action with Wilson. Flushed out.
Strange sniping. Strange sniping.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
I promise you, if he did that in the regular, I promise you, they would have. Ooh.
Overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way
Get that. Ooh.
because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today,
Go.
his assignment, find the
3,
football, and he's
2,
done so
1.
well.
He'll take a shot for the end
Get him
zone.
off. That's more realistic right there. See right there? That's more realistic.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. I'm starting to wonder,
Ooh.
Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Bro, I just want you to press on me, bro. That's all I want. That's all I want, just for you to press on me. That's all.
Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And this is intercepted.
Russell Wilson, where your daddy at?
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick six. And a
Hold on. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, baby, you're not. I wish you would, Moss me while I'm hot. I wish you would. Moss me while I'm hot, cuz. Cover one. Come on. No help.